TheSprout people. I don't know if this is actually going to be used, but it's me. Tea is pretty awesome, and I'm here with Linda Lasardi, who is fairy godmother in the new theatre's panto. And in general, so obviously you've done a lot of panto. Panto itself is one of the oldest theatre traditions. Why do you think it's stuck around?
I think because, you know, kids can go and see, you know, the Disney cartoons at the theatre and at the cinema, but to come to the theatre and see live people doing a live show, it's a novelty nowadays. You know, they're so used to playing on the machines and, you know, video games and stuff, but to actually come and see people in costumes on a small stage, it's still a novelty. And I think Christmas isn't Christmas without panto. And I went when I was a child, and constantly we've got a new audience every year. There's new babies being born and new people that are coming to see the show. And it's a great introduction for kids to go to the theatre, and, you know, hopefully they'll carry on supporting the theatre as they become older and go and see plays and other shows.
Why do you think panto is stuck around?
Because I think ultimately it's at Christmas, which is a special time, and also it's a rare piece of theatre. You wouldn't get this in musical theatre or in seeing plays where you have kids as young as my daughter, 4 or 5, parents and the grandparents. There's a whole 3 generations of people coming to the show, which is amazing. And for us, or for me anyway, to be up on stage at the end of the show and the house lights come up and you see 3 generations of family all together at Christmas, it's big smiles. That's the best.
How much more difficult is, obviously you're doing both, but how much more difficult is directing a panto than being in a panto?
Massively. Actually, directing it, I've never directed it and not been in it. So it's different, and I'm going to do that for the first time this year, because I'm directing Aberdeen as well. So I just have to sit and watch them really work hard and throw ideas. But then the day after, I have to come here and then don a frock and a wig and high heels. And that's going to be difficult telling people what to do, and especially if they get things wrong, telling someone off in a wig and eyelashes. You can imagine, I have to tell them to close their eyes and imagine what I look like normally and just listen to my voice. So tell them off in the dark. That's it. That's it. There you go.
Brilliant idea.
But it is. It's essentially, it's very difficult because it's. I'm worried about everything else. The last person I'm worried about is me, and I kind of need to do that this year because it's the first time I'm going to be wearing a frock on stage.
Yeah.
That's going to be a bit odd. It's going to be a bit odd, but so much fun because I'm working with one of my best pals, Mike Dawn, and, you know, me and my sister. I mean, we're as camp as anything anyway. So.
Who do you think is going to be the biggest troublemaker of the cast?
It's always my husband.
Well, that's a good answer.
And it's the first time he's played a woman, and it's going to be very strange for me to see my husband in makeup every day playing an ugly sister.
That's actually definitely.
And it was really, you can ask about this, because I did his makeup for the photo on the poster, and we were busy doing it all, and I said, I'm just going to put a little bit of glitter here. I don't know, look, I don't want to look over the top. And so I said, well, let me just try a little bit. So I put it, then he started going, do you know, that's lovely, that is. And I thought, oh no, I've lost him to Panto Dame.
He'll never come back.
No.
Just spend the day in the dress.
Normally I've seen him as the handsome prince and then the comedy characters and now the ugly sister. But
I've been told that you're going to be the biggest troublemaker.
Yeah.
Do you think that that's true, or do you think
that's
that
absolutely
anyone else
true.
is going to take over?
No, Garrett's going to give me a run for my money.
He's a bit of a troublemaker.
He is a trouble,
isn't he?
but he's a sportsman, you see, and he's a bloke, and that's what I am. We're just blokes in a very strange occupation, and that's
You're
what.
a bloke in a dress this time.
There's so many lines going through my head right now. It's going to be different. It's going to be different. When I had the photo for the poster, my wife took the photographs, and I looked in the mirror, and she just came to life. The weirdest thing was, she looked back at me, and all of a sudden, in front of the camera, this creature just erupted. I was so camp. It's a bit of a worry.
Yeah,
That's kind of why I married Linda. She's more of a smokescreen than anything. You know?
Can I get you to say, feed the Sprite?
Feed the Sprout.